A car means freedom, so no wonder everyone wants one. There are more than 550 million cars in the world today, and we're making 45 million new ones each year. As the world grows more prosperous, the demand for cars is increasing, and car plants are getting more amazing all the time. So how do they churn out cars at high speed in one of the world's most advanced plants? How do they do it? Tanjung Malim is 70 kilometers north of Kuala Lumpur. This valley used to be an impenetrable jungle. Now it's proud, gleaming Proton City, which will soon be home to over 2,000 car workers. There's Proton City School, Proton City Sports Stadium, Proton City University Campus, and Proton City Mosque. They started building Proton City in 1996, and it's making more and more cars all the time. Right now, they're churning out 150,000 a year. The Proton City factory is one super long production line covering 5 million square meters. That's like 700 St. Paul's cathedrals. Everything needed to make a modern car is under one roof. The first ingredient for a car is this massive ring of sheet metal.
Every day we run about 20 coils to do production.
Each one of these huge coils makes 20 cars. The steel rolls spool into the 4,600-ton stamping machine. Here it's cutting the outline of the car doors. One every 2 seconds. And making it look as easy as cutting pastry shapes. The doors then pass into the press. This is one of the largest metal presses in Southeast Asia. Meanwhile, 1 kilometer down the line, it's time for a small army of robots to get to work welding the chassis. These robots are the latest thing in manufacturing artificial intelligence, and they perform their task with incredible speed, dexterity, and accuracy. And in this plant, there are 180 of them, making 350 cars a day. It takes these robo-whiz kids just 20 minutes to assemble this chassis. The line only pauses for up to 8 seconds at each robot station before moving on. The next step is to protect the car from rusting with a dip in a bath of zinc phosphate. Then the car is painted by some slightly more artistic robots. Needless to say, they do it perfectly every time. And just in case the tiniest particle of dust casts a blemish on the perfect paint job, 1,000 beady robot eyes inspect every car from every angle before it is moved by some unseen mechanical hand to the next stage in the process. But just as you thought the metal Mickeys could handle the whole deal themselves, here are some humans for light relief. Even in the most advanced modern car plant, skilled engineers are still needed for tasks requiring complex hand-eye coordination. So when do you need a man? For an impartial opinion, let's ask a woman.
The robot is good when it involves heavy parts men are good when we have to work in a team.
Finally, humans and robots come together to give every car a rigorous quality control check. More than 2,000 components are tested. One last test of the brakes, and this car is ready to leave Proton City to join the 550 million others that keep us on the move. Behind the ordinary things that surround us in our daily lives